This is 7 National News, and in our top story, seaports in the UAE account for 61% of GCC trade volume, a share that is expected to rise with added new capacity. Under the patronage of His Highness General Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, and in the presence of His Highness Sheikh Hamad bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Chief of Abu Dhabi Crown Prince's Court, the World Ports and Trade Summit kicked off today in the capital and hosted some of the most successful ports in the world. In the opening ceremony, key speakers addressed issues such as world trade and economics and what this may mean for the pattern of trade in the future, as well as the role of emerging market countries as generators of trade. CEO of Abu Dhabi Ports Company Tony Douglas gave an insight into their up-and-coming infrastructure projects of the Kizad Industrial Zone.
It's an enormous development. Just phase one is 26.2 billion dirhams worth. So this is one of the biggest mega projects within the region. In terms of how does it connect, though, the rail project here, Etihad Rail, will connect directly onto the port island. So it's already been safeguarded for the future rail infrastructure. We've built a 12-kilometre long superhighway which joins onto the E11, which is the main highway between Abu Dhabi and Dubai. It has the biggest transport infrastructure exchange within the whole of the UAE.
Looking across the UAE to ports in Dubai and Ras Al Khaimah, maritime companies are now aiming to implement more sustainability-effective measures into their daily shipping operations, while maintaining their high standards of quality.
We are pleased to say that by 2013, we are adding 400 meters to terminal number 2. That means we'll have a quay length of 3 kilometers with a capacity to handle 6 million TEUs. If you take it in total, T1 and T2, by 2013, we will be able to handle 16 million TEUs in Jebel Ali.
Well, RAK Maritime City is the newest infrastructure project, with $120 million being spent over the last 2 years, but in fact $250 million being spent in the ports in general over the last 4 years. Phase 1 of RAK Maritime City is complete now, and we're obviously looking for the tenants to fill that. But there is a phase 2 planned for the reclamation out into deeper water over the coming months and years.
It's World Autism Awareness Day today, and Emirates National Oil Company unveiled its largest corporate social responsibility initiative to raise funds for the development of a child care centre for Dubai Autism Centre. The campaign includes donation boxes across all ENOC service stations, where ENOC CEO Saeed Abdullah Khoury marked the opening of the campaign with a donation at the service station in the Zabil area. Khoury stated that with reports of autism on the rise, it is more important now than ever to strengthen awareness of the condition. Through the comprehensive campaign, we are reaching out to the public to be generous for a noble cause. Mohammed Al-Emadi, the Director General and board member of Dubai Autism Centre, added that according to studies, 1 in every 110 children is affected by autism, and that ENOC's campaign to raise funds for a second building will significantly strengthen the scope of services that they can provide, which will be a great relief for many families.
Awareness will not happen in 1 day or 1 month or a year. It happened over years and decades in other countries, so it will take us time, but all have to come together to raise the awareness about autism.
With paintings valued at around 2.8 million dirhams, artist Sasha Jaffrey isn't motivated by money, but more by contributing it towards making a difference to children through art. Having raised over $14 million for charities around the globe, Sasha Jaffrey has been recognised by the United Nations through an award for his artistic and humanitarian accomplishments. As Jaffrey is visiting Dubai, he will be continuing his good work as he collaborates with Al Noor Training Centre for Children with Special Needs and UAE-based business house Majid Al Futtaim to create a piece of art that celebrates the lives of special children. Inviting 20 Al Noor students to a unique workshop experience, Jaffrey believes that art doesn't need an explanation. Artwork should speak for itself and allow the viewer to engage in the various pieces.
The role as an artist for me is more to embrace people, not to alienate them, not to overly intellectualize stuff, but to create things that are hopefully beautiful, emotional, evocative, and simple, just about the heart and the soul. And that's the idea. And if we can help children along the way, especially with special needs, then that's a great thing to be able to do.
The installation piece officially opened at the DIFC last night under the title The Child Within Us, Untouched Beginnings and Expressions of the Soul, and is expected to be auctioned between 3 to 4 million dirhams for the charitable cause.
It's the most rewarding thing, especially when we do workshops with the likes of Sasha, is the fact when you're sitting there and seeing how engaged the children are with him and how happy and how they celebrate their talent. And then when we're able to showcase to the world just how amazing these children are. And the key word here is that they're happy. And that just is, wow, what a great representation for An-Noor.
We have children who come to us from the poorest and also from some of the richest families. And there is no distinction at Al-Noor. But the one thing is that it has always been a charitable institution. The doors are always open, and the need is ever more increasing for outside organisations to get involved with us and help us to raise the funds that we need to keep on providing what we believe is a fantastic offering for the special needs children of the Emirates.
And up next, we'll have the day's business news, so stay with us.